Hello everyone and welcome to the next Monster Hunter video. I wanted to do this little intro, however, first because I wanted to talk about a few things. First of all, the rest of the videos from this point on are going to be post-commentary. So one, I can focus on the monster and actually fighting it properly, and two, so I can focus on talking about the monster and what I enjoy and what makes him my favorite, which is something that I wasn't able to say during the Roggy one. Speaking of the Roggy one, what I actually liked about the Roggy one, since I didn't say it before, was I liked how kind of endearing it looks. I like how it kind of has that turtwig kind of design feel to it, where it's kind of blump. It has really puffy cheeks and looks really huggable around the neck area. Even if it's poisonous, I don't care. Its tail is a very satisfying shape. I love how it looks, and it's a very jumpy boy. I like him a lot in that regard. Third thing as well is that all the videos from here on out are going to be 720p for all but Monster Hunter Worlds when I eventually do Monster Hunter Worlds. So we're going to eventually have that happen. I know it's a little weird, but it helps with my storage on my memory, on my computer. So hopefully that's good. And originally this video was going to be of another monster, but that didn't go as planned. So anyways, I hope you enjoy the next one on our list, and hopefully it comes out well. Thank you, and enjoy the show. So we're starting this off with the Kecha Wacha. We're doing this for the first time with the Kecha Wacha, one of my favorite monsters of 4 Ultimates. I love this little goober mensch. It's a weird chimera combination of monsters, and it's adorable. I love it. So, but first of all, I'm going through the process of eating. Now, I know you can't see the bottom screen, which is where all the selection is, but I like to show this off, see how big it can get at the end of the game. But in older games before Worlds, it was much more difficult to do it. You had a selection of different items that didn't tell you what stats it would increase or anything, and you got certain abilities for it that you had a chance depending on what you were wearing or what you put together. It didn't tell you what buff you got, we got attack, until after you made a selection and find out what dish you're gonna make, which is a little off, but you know, it worked once you understood everything. I got really lucky when entering the quest because I got into the secret zone. The secret zone where you just get all these rare materials, and I decided to go directly for that so I get charms. Charms are incredibly important. They give you buffs. I think most people already know this. It's just an equipment piece that you find randomly. And normally I was going to cut this because the last one was kind of embarrassing in that regard. But you'll find out that I don't really need to. So, and starting in the field, I don't get to have the map or any of the potions that they give you, unless I go back. But I know this guy always spawns in this area of the map, and I know how to get here. So, it was a very simple place. Also, look at this guy. Look at this screwball. I love him. Look at him. He's adorable. Sorry. You'll see it for the beginning part, I make some rookie errors. That's because I'm still trying to remember the fight. It's been a long time since I played this. But, you know, I want to show the best or the first kill of the monster to show how kind of cumbersome it can be to play Monster Hunter normally. On a first monster kind of deal. This isn't quite the first time I've fought this monster, but it's the first time after a good year of fighting this monster. And you'll also notice I don't have the tracker on, so I can't just press L and find where he is, so that's going to cause a lot of issues and a lot of mega potions. But you know, whatever. It works out. Ew. And spoiler alert, we kill it. Anyways, about the monster, because I noticed one thing here, pointing this out, is that when he enrages, which is what he's doing right now, he uses his ears to cover up his head, his face, like where the trunk is, the elephant trunk that this flying squirrel, spider monkey, lemur thing is, has on her face. It takes its ears and covers up its face. This does three things. One, makes it look more threatening in an animalistic level. Or like, it looks more threatening than other animals. That's kind of I love that kind of aspect. Two, and the second thing is, which I guess I can roll them both together, is it makes it unable to be blinded and unable to be deafened. Because its ears are over its eyes. It's so good. I love that little bit they put in there. It's quite nice. But as you can see, this guy jumps around. I believe the whole reason this guy exists is because this was the game they introduced mounting and verticality to the game. And so this guy is all about swinging and gliding and all that. And that's kind of the introduction to the whole mechanic of mounting. So, we're gonna see that eventually, but, you know, as an idiot, I don't do it right away, so I kind of need to focus on the hunt, because it's been a while. Also, my set that I'm wearing right now has earplugs, and allows you to do things like that, and I love it. Earplugs are wonderful. Especially if you get wonderful earplugs against something like a Tigrex, or a Diablos. Tigrex, you haven't seen, I don't know, it's not in Worlds, but Diablos definitely is. And those two are well known for their roaring. Their roaring is destructive, to say the least. That's good, because it gives them character, but it's also annoying because you can get literally thrown back by a Diablos yelling if you're too close, which is annoying, but you know, that's just how the monster works. I think it's the Molten Tigrex that can actually damage you by screaming, which is just a fun concept. I don't know, I'm getting off topic about I'm getting off topic of the flying squirrel, lemur, monkey, elephant with ears. Yeah. Again, I love this guy because of all that stupid ass reasons. Also, I'm getting back into it now. You see, it took me a while to use the sword aspect of the switchblade. That's because I'm less practiced in the switchblade than some other weapons, like the insect glaive. However, the insect glaive isn't in 3U, so I decided not to use it for this series. Switch axe was introduced in 3U, so I figured why not? Let's use the switch axe, and it seems to be going well. Also, I love the music in this fight. I'll let you listen to it for a second. See, I love that music. It's wonderful. It feels very jungly, and this guy feels very jungly as a monster. Also, you see me make liberal use of the constant swing, I like to call it. That's just what I call it, like literally right now. As you can see, this guy actually flies out of the area. In this game, the maps were like not connected. You had to go through a loading screen to get to them. So monsters would fly up and then go somewhere. They would go to a specific spot. This one's one that flies even though it doesn't fly normally, which is a cool concept. It doesn't really fly, it just glides, it catches the wind. As you can probably tell by it being a dingus in the air. The things you want to watch out for are the giant sweeping claws. You'll see me get hit by them all the time, right there. Really good timing, thank you. Thus, the claws will just wreck you if you don't know their range. And even though I like this guy, I sometimes still screw up the range badly. It's like Diablos and his horns, I just don't understand them. That's why Peach's Dead will not knock over, I don't think. It can stagger you, but it's not gonna knock you over full force. Again, he's still enraged. This is what happens when you play G-Rank, because I am playing G-Rank, because Fallout 4 Ultimate had that. And the monsters get really hard at that point. You'll see me, I've already used half my Mega Potions, but you'll see me use all of them, close to all of them. There, you see that we hurt its ears. That's like hurting its head. But, funnily enough, its ears are much easier to hit when it's enraged, so if you're willing to go for the goal, you can break the ears much more easily if you're willing to risk getting into range. Thing I like about when you break his ears, though, when he's enraged, one eye will show through them, which means you can flash him now. I love this game. The designs are wonderful in this game. Also, Rhino's here. Rhino's going to be a mainstay after 3U. Any game that takes 3U, you get the given tikis or whatever. But after that, it's Rhino all the way. Rhino is my best friend. Even though he's not here right now. He's being a slacker. He's being a slacker. He's not, he shouldn't be a slacker. Lily's doing all the work. I believe this is the only series that had, like, you have 2 Palicos. I know World only gives you 1. That Palico has a little more options, I guess, but these Palicos, you have 2 of them, so you can have 2 of them. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm just trying to run out of things to talk about. Quick, Valerie, you have, what, 8 minutes left or something? I don't know. Oh yeah, monsters can get knocked out of their animations, which is really good in some regards. Also, he just flew away. He just got up and flew away. I'm just gonna start making more jokes now because I kind of already talked a lot about the monster. Man, this post-commentating thing is a little harder than I thought, because if I don't shut up, then I run out of things to talk about very fast. Also, I use the Y stone, because that's a thing in this game, but it doesn't have any effect. And I didn't realize that until later, because this monster is a very basic monster. It's a very low tier monster, unfortunately. Even though he's great, he's kind of underpowered. Fluffy Monkey Man is underpowered a little bit. Even though I use almost all of my Mega Potions on him, he is not considered a hard monster in the slightest. Which is fine, you know? The simple monsters gotta be there, and they gotta be just as endearing. Just as great. Also, I like when this guy is falling over, because he actually looks like he needs to get up. Like, oh, I've fallen and I can't get up. Please get my stroller. Stroller. Walker. Walker. I'm terrible at words. If anyone's watched these videos, you already know I'm terrible at words. Or will watch. It's something you'll learn very fast. Something along those lines. Thanks, Rhino, for all of the help. Now, I believe... See, he was about to fly off and go to the next zone, but because I was able to hit him properly with a strong attack, I was able to knock him out of it. But he still left anyways once he was done, so... Just got some extra damage before he left, which is really nice. Also, the weapon I'm using is badass. I don't know, I haven't pointed that out yet. So, it's like a scythe. It's an axe scythe that turns into a sword. It is major cool. Look at that thing. Also, here's mounting. Mounting axe a little different than past games. It works, or past games. This is the first game to introduce it, Valerie. It works different than Monster Hunter Worlds because it actually gives you a bar. That bar will fill up as the monster rages, but you can fill it up by stabbing him. Once it gets to the end, you knock over the monster. How you can prevent him from getting farther is you can hold on for dear life when he's rushing on past it. As you saw the little red thing there, I didn't need to because I'm just that good at stabbing monsters to death. So, also, he is limping. This is the only way you could tell if a monster was weak enough to capture. I'm not going to capture any monster outside of the first one. because I feel like it doesn't feel like it's right for the series. I don't know why. I hate that I missed those. I hate that. I might have knocked him over again, but no, I didn't. I'll also lift this in, even though you don't know this, but I didn't paintball him before. I paintball him way earlier, but the paintball has long since run off. So, I use one of my well-done steaks to get there faster. Well-done steak is the best recovery item in the game. I know most Underworld doesn't need them in the slightest, but they're super useful. So, please use them liberally. And by liberally, I mean when you need that much stamina. It's not very often. Let's be frank. So I'm just showing you the route it takes to get to where he sleeps. I know there's no map, because we haven't gone to base camp. We got dropped off in the middle of nowhere and we're left to fend for ourselves, stranded and hopeless with only the food in our pockets. But you know, that works, I guess. We're a hunter, it's what we do. We survive on the land itself. On the land itself. So, I love this guy how he sleeps, because he sleeps like a bat. So that's another animal thrown in this chimera of things. And, of course, you have this upswing, hit him, and make him fall down. And that's how you finish him off. I was waiting for that. Thank you, game. And there we go. There's the Kecha Wacha. Hopefully I didn't go too much. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much. I do enjoy talking about this. I do like teaching people about monsters and all this stuff, and hopefully my voice works well for this topic. I will make jokes, but not as often as most people might like, so. And here I go, just practicing the swing combo, even though I've pretty much got it down. Yeah, I'll just shut up. I was gonna go on and on, but we can save that for another episode. Also, Rhino's hat. Perfect. That's all I want to say. It's the best hat. I always want it. It's never going away. Also, you can see the switch axe much better here, and look at it. Look at its glory. Such a majestic reaper of souls. What a good axe. Quest complete. Yeah. Thank you all for watching with me this tale of two tales of 4 lemurs of whatever this thing's packed together. And all the items we just got. Here's the charms we picked up at the beginning. 1 rare, 9, which is really good. And I'll see you all next time on the next hunt. Thank you, and have a lovely day.